Well, it's Friday, and yeah, look, it's not too bad. It's not exactly a summer's day, but it's nice enough to have a walk. So I did promise I'd do some on today if I got up for a walk. So here we go. You see, we're in September now, right? Now September's my favourite month because you don't have the red hot heat of summer. Well, in theory, we haven't had much of a summer. It normally doesn't rain too much. It's normally pretty overcast with a bit of blue sky, and you have a bit of wind and stuff. Perfect walking weather, and I just like to go. I like this. I can think, and I've got lots of stuff to think about at the moment. I do apologise in advance. There's a lot of stuff that I've got to be cryptic about at the moment because I've got a whole sheet of contracts signed that would scare anybody. I daren't say a word. Now, at the moment, what I'm doing, can't say in detail, but I'm sort of acting like a facilitator. I've been for a while in 3D. What I mean by that is, I'm the guy that people come to when they want to learn things, right, in a hurry. I come between the artist and the programmer writing the program. I'm the guy in the middle, right? Now, because I've got a background in coding, right, many years back, even though I don't code very much anymore, it does mean that I can talk to the programmers in their language and explain what the artists need. In an easy to understand way for programmers. But I can also go back to the artists and say, look, like the program guys are saying, you can't have this magic button to retopologize the whole model perfectly because it's basically not going to work because of like put it in their language, right? I'm sort of the guy in the middle. I'm used to being the guy in the middle in life. I quite like it. So I'm on at the moment. I've been talking to some very high up people. I'm not about 3D artists. I'm about high up in the whole world of 3D, people who own things, let's say, and run things, because there's something in the air in about a month, 2 months, 3 months time, somewhere around there, and it's sort of a big opportunity for me, and there's a lot of planning behind it. So I was talking to a CEO of a very big company last night on the phone, it's always interesting when there's a time lag, because usually me and Jay, they're talking first thing in the morning on the phone with somebody, or you end up talking last thing at night, which is what it was last night. 9 o'clock at night, I was spending an hour on the phone. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, I can't tell you. I've been doing models like nobody's business because I've actually been enjoying not showing these publicly online. I've got them on my own little forum I've got a couple of forums, a couple of galleries rather. There's the one on dash.slash, the main part of the site. There's a mini one on the blog, and then there's a one that's hidden, right? That I basically use it for hosting images, and if I want to show a mate or something, look, this is something I did that I don't want really to show people, in 3D world. Maybe it's part of a project, maybe it's something I'm working on. It could be something I'm showing somebody I'm working for, something that's under NDA. So I use that, I've got that there. Glenn myself also have Beast Forge, and that's whole section is a massive section of that that's basically hidden because the front end of the site was never finished, and it probably never will be because we're too busy. So I've got a lot on as usual, but I'm sort of I've put time aside, as I mentioned last time, for me just to improve my skill set, and boys, it worked. I've also been redoing an old model of mine. I think I touched on it in the last couple of videos. It's the one, the spike. I don't know if you look on here on YouTube, big fucking monster with big spike for hands. And I was never happy with the way it turned out. Now my skill set's a bit higher up the food chain. I thought I'd have another go at it, so I've been having another go at that. It's turned out exceedingly well. In fact, I'm turning it into a game model. With all the nice maps that go with it, spec map, spec colour map, blah blah blah. Basically it's going to look nice, right? That's the idea. There's a beetle crawling across that wall towards my arm. I don't like creepy crawlies. Go the other way. Thank you. It's a theory that a mate of mine's, although he's English and white English, I'm trying to not sound racist here. He's also converted, and he's a Hindu, right? And the way they work is that if you ask something nicely, whether it's a creepy crawly or a spider, instead of taking it and squashing it, if you say, look, would you please leave the house, I don't like you, sometimes they'll do it. And I've actually tried it, and it does actually work. So there you go. I wonder why I'm looking over my shoulder, there's voices coming from somewhere. Yeah, but see how much time we've got left. Oh, another 5 minutes. That's all we walked on this bank. You know what? Look at your t-shirt. Right, we recording again? Yep, recording again, I think. Yep, we are. Just have to pause that because there's a guy going past on the phone. But yeah, so it's been busy. When's the ZBrush book coming out? Well, I know it's at printers and being printed. I know it's a hell of a job because there's lots of pages in it. I've got the stage now where I just want it out. I actually start work on another book in a few days' time. I'm not sure I mentioned this last time or not. I'm doing it outside of contract because I want complete control over this book. It's not ZBrush because I mentioned a long time ago that the trouble is that people's perception of me is that I'm only a digital sculptor, that I only do, stuff in ZBrush, which is wrong. I do much more than that, and I'm starting to think, well, does that actually affect the amount of some of the work that I'm getting in? Am I not getting as much game work because they don't know how to do it? So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to broaden that out, show people what's in his head. There's a fair bit of knowledge. So I put the 3D Max one about matte baking, texture and light matte baking, and all that up in the area. But they put it up for me because they did ask to do it. I want to do it. I'll do some more Max ones when I've got time. Because the way I think is, I decided a while back, as I mentioned on these, that as long as I'm basically making money, I don't need the money from the tutorials, right? There's too many vested interests in the tutorial business at the moment, in the DVD business, and I don't like it. It's starting to turn into a monopoly. I do not like monopolies, right? Because one day you turn around, and companies that have been ever so nice to you for years suddenly decide they're going to double the prices overnight because there's no competition, right? So I thought, right, let's put the cat amongst the pigeons here. So I'm going to release, high quality footage, effectively DVD length stuff for free. That's right, for free. For nothing, not one penny. Which means basically it's going to, each time I release a DVD length, sort of effectively an online DVD in parts, I'm basically missing out on 20 grand, right? That's my gift to the industry. So if you don't like it, I'll be a bit annoyed, right? In fact, I'll be very annoyed. Because the amount of stuff I'm going to be putting out is, it's going to be pretty scary. There's going to be a few people in a few, different DVD companies who'll be shitting themselves because they'll see things on the horizon coming up and thinking, alright, well, we're guaranteed to make a lot of money off this. Well, you might do, you might not. Depends whether people are prepared to pay for something they can get for nothing. I'm not being a bastard over this. No, what I'm doing is, for years, people used to say to me, at the time here, knowledge should be free. Well, yeah, it should be, but unfortunately, some mug's got to make it, and that means taking time out your schedule. And normally that takes a long time to plan. Now I've got it up to such a degree because I do a lot of corporate training and sort of bespoke DVDs for companies that you never see online. It's never mentioned. They're just ones for internal use. How to use a bit of software, train guys, stuff like that. That I've got it down to a fine art, so I can sit on a night and record a couple of hours, and it's not even denting my time. So I might as well do it. As long as I'm making money, I'll release for free. Because I don't really need to go through all that stress. Now we'll cover more on this in part 2 because it's a rather important subject and there's a couple of other things as well. See you in a minute.